Hello, Sev here with some more Dicey Dungeons. Today we are starting into the alternate universes on the various characters. Well, parallel universe in game. But first, I have a surprise before we roll the dice. Got a camera. So, yes, I look weird, fugly, whatever. Let's roll the dice and see what we're doing. So we got a 5. The elimination round still has a bad taste in my mouth from the witch, but let's get to it. Yeah, we're not anywhere close to giving up. No swearing. We'll swear if we damn well please. Yeah. So Lady Luck's starting to get pressed if that's the way she's talking. Someone other than the jester. Okay, so we have Fruit Bowl. Do 1 damage, reroll dice. Cost 1 mana? Return 2 dice. Wait, what? I don't see a mana thing. Oh, well, another Fruit Bowl. Throw dice. Oh, you got good rules. So I don't understand what the mana thing is. I don't see these twinkly spots anywhere. Reroll that. Okay, so we got Snapdragon. What's that? 3 damage on 6, gain 2 mana. Okay, so we have some things that generate mana and other things that use it if we have it. Okay. So we can use Fruit Bowl to generate more dice. No, Snapdragon to generate mana. Then we can use Fruit Bowl to generate dice. Like here. So, Snapdragon, 6, gain 2 mana. And we get the mana bar down below. Let's see if we can at least see the return of 2 dice. Nope. I didn't even look at what the crystal ball was. Blue Ocean, max 4, do damage. Oh, so if we use it when we have mana, we heal. That's convenient. It's a maximum of 4, so let's put it in the 5 slot. And let's see if we can look at some upgrades. Reroll dice, reroll 2 dice, and get 2 uses. So it becomes uneven, we gain more mana. And then we do the dice worth of damage instead of 1. The heal doesn't change. Oh, the max becomes whatever we put in. Never mind. So let's put Snapdragon in. Let's get a Fruit Bowl, reroll. There's Blue Ocean. Oh, what's a Crystal Ball do? Just 3 more dice like usual. Alright. Okay. So this is going to be interesting, to say the least. So reroll that, get another Fruit Bowl, reroll that. We don't want to be in your garden that's apparently in the library. Okay, so we have a new Cold Snap and Sunbeam. So on odds, do 5 damage. If we have less than 2 mana, if mana is less than 2, we inflict freeze. Sunbeam, do 5, any even do 5 damage. But if we have 2 mana, we do double damage. So Sunbeam's nice and all, but Cold Snap is kind of just a free freeze. So if we want odd, we'll put on 4. And we have a Super Rose and a Mimic. So let's put Cold Snap in. Since at the start of the turn we're guaranteed to have no mana. Okay, so let's go and throw 3 in it. Or, was I an idiot and read that wrong? I was. Okay, let's go and Crystal Ball here. Get a Fruit Bowl. So let's gain some mana. So this should cost 1, return 2 dice. Let's get Cold Snap in now. Yep. Exactly how we thought it worked. Okay. So now we know. And we keep mana between rounds. Alright, so let's get 2 dice. 6 and a 1. Snapdragon for mana. Let's get a blue ocean down. And that should heal us. Yep. Okay, so this is interesting to say the least. But stasis do different. What does Shock do? Saves equipment, and we can choose to lose HP to unlock it. I don't think we want to do that, but nice to know. And let's just finish it. So we got a Super Rose. Let's go and eat an apple just in case. And I believe we just want to start with Snapdragon. Fruit Bowl lets us reroll, but the Dragon, if we get a 6, we start generating mana. I think that's a little more important than just rerolling the dice. Alright, no 6. Put the 3 wherever. Let's get Cold Snap down, and so Snapdragon, Cold Snap, end it. And you didn't roll no evens. Okay. Go and get another Snapdragon down. Yep, missed it. I was looking away. Okay, I'd like to know what Thorns is in this world. Okay, we're going to level up no matter what. I at least want to see what Thorns is. Alright. Restore 4 health with each attack this turn. Okay, so Thorns is just a heal buff. So Snapdragon gain mana. And this should freeze. Yep. But we didn't get to see what freeze does. Yes. Upgrade or prepared? Let's go standard. Prepared for a second slot. Mirror Cauldron. Minimum of 4, so you need 4, 5, or 6. Get a new dice. On 6, get +1 dice. Okay, so it's a dice sink. Get a 6, throw it in there. And we get a new dice. So we want that on a 3. And let's go ahead and start with it out. Because there's no harm in having it out on the first turn. Okay, so we get Cold Snap in play. And just Snapdragon. Let's Crystal Ball. Okay. Plus dice. We don't have anything in 6. Going to throw another cold and just toss these. Well, that was a little unfortunate. Well, we can see what fire does now. Burning dice can be used on equipment, but we'll disable that equipment for the rest of the turn. And for the next turn. So it's a counter to reusable, and it disables it for another turn. Okay, well, let's get our Mirror Cauldron out of the way. Probably should have Snapdragon to inflict freeze, but I don't think it really matters. I'm just going to throw in another cold snap. Just throw these burning dice in since we don't take damage now. And we can just throw our remaining dice at him. If all of his equipment was upgraded in the elimination round, that would have been an easy 12 damage. Okay, so it's unavailable. Just make sure that we can override it with actual dice. And we can, so burning doesn't really mean much to us as the witch. Although someone like, if you're a warrior that has bigger equipment, that'd be terrible. Okay, so 3 new things. So Vice Grip, when I played before starting this series, return 2 dice, return 2 of the difference between the dice. So you put in a 6 and a 4, the difference between them is 5. So you'll get 2 5s back. If you put in 2 3s, well, you're going to get 2 3s back. It's a way to bring your lower dice up. But there's some combinations where it doesn't actually do that. It instead rounds it higher or lower than what is. And I don't understand how it does it, because it's only happened a few times. Anyway, Moonlight Spirit needs a 6, do 10 damage. If we have more than 8 energy, it does 20. But we have to build that up. Do 1 damage, roll dice. If we have more than 6, return a 5 or a 6. So we would want these together then. We'd use our 6s to generate energy through something like Snapdragon. Okay, who's calling? Be right back. Hello? Alright. This is an appointment reminder to make sure that you make the required appointments. Yeah, I kind of did it the day that my referrals went through. Okay, interruption aside. So we have a bunch of things that cost mana. This would be a dice dump. Well, let's get the preview off. This would be a dice stump for our 6s early on, so we wouldn't be using Snapdragon. So I don't think we can actually go with this build. But we can try. We need doubles to just even put anywhere, so we'd have to have it as a prepared slot. Alright. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to do that. If we revisit the alternate universe, we can and give it a try. So, obviously, Bully first. We need to be able to have the apples because Sneezy's next. And Bully does damage. Oh, he only has regular rocks. Kinda used to him being upgraded. Okay, so I re-roll. I got a 1. Mirror Cauldron, and a Fruit Bowl. Fruit Bowl, go! And Mirror Cauldron, go. Nope. Well, that wasn't a very high damage turn. And we're going to eat 2 rocks. At least we got the Crystal Ball now. 3 threes does not help. Okay. I'm just going to get the damage out of that, replace it, and put these 3s in. Then Fruit Bowl. I'm trying to get rid of these 3s. Okay, 2 will do. And then see if we can get the Mirror Cauldron changed. And yeah, we'll just throw in a fruit bowl. Alright, so we're in another rock. Yeah, this is why we did this fight first. 4, 3. Well, let's get the Scare 5 damage. Hey, there's a reroll. Returns 2 dice, and that's 2 fruit bowls. Another 1 damage. Unfortunate. We probably should have picked up Vice Grip or even one of the others so we have a spot to throw the 6s in. Because if nothing else, it's a spear. It's a magic spear. We just have it as one are prepared. Alright, bully. Can you not? Bully about to just solo us. Granted, we didn't get the best of starts. We're gonna put Fruit Bowl here. Are you the same, Sneezy? Yes, but you're not doing ×3 damage now. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's get our Mirror Cauldron out of the 6. Snapdragon down. And get the Cold Snap out. We're probably going to take a bunch of damage anyway. So, 1 for there. Get Blue Ocean. And I can't put that in. That's what we like to see, Sneezy. Just the once. We prefer not to be murdered. Alright, we're gonna be 2 short. 2 short. And there's no point risking it. For the simple fact that he can kill us next turn and we have no way to stop it. We haven't seen any defense. Daffodil, minimum of 2. We loot. So we get the dice back at -1 value, but at start of turn we get 1 mana. Okay. Then this costs 1 mana, and it triples if we use it instead of double. Well, I'm gonna take Daffodil. Simply because mana seems like a very good thing to have. Lunasa. Place a random spell slot. The spell slot in that with a random spell. We could try and have some fun. It requires 2 of the same though. Let's see what we have in shopping, if we can have anything work with it. So let's get Daffodil there, and not Snapdragon. Let's get a Cold Snap in. So if we can get 2 mana at turn 2. Well. Oh, we just get the mana. Okay. Let's see if we can double that up. Get Blue Ocean down. Cold Snap that. And I'm going to throw another Daffodil down. See if we get 3. We only got a 2. So it occupies a spot, but we get more mana in exchange. Alright, that's not too bad. So let's go ahead and heal. And I don't care if we have a fruit bowl. Let's go ahead and get a mirror cauldron down. Yeah, let's roll. Blue oceans. Okay. We can cold snap. And let's get Snapdragon in. Probably not efficient the way I'm doing it, but whatever. Yeah, if we change it out on our turn, it doesn't get rid of the slot. Or, I should say, disable it. Well, let's get our man from Snapdragon. Reroll. Instantly replace it. Reroll again. Let's cold snap. Yeah, we'll just Snapdragon. Okay. So if I would have known that we were going to get more mana generation, I would have taken the magic spear. But that's hindsight in 2020. I'm going to get a blue ocean. Use both mana to heal. Alright. So what does the shop have? We can pretty much buy anything. Enchanted Bolt. 4 damage, a star turn do 3. Or Flower Pot. On a 4, gain 1 mana. So I'm seeing plenty of stuff that if we had the key to work with, it would be good. So next time going through this, just buy stuff. That's what I'm getting. The Enchanted Bolt seems really good though. Just having a prepared slot, start with that damage. Dice Sneak for evens, throw them in. Wait, what was this chest again? And that's a bunch of randomness. So we already don't know that much about this place, so let's try and have some consistency. That's for heal, that's free reroll. Ah, to heck with it. Let's put Enchanted Bolt there. I just go like that. Alright, next floor. We have Kraken, Super Marshmallow. Well, let's start on Super. Alright, so let's see if we, of course, we get everything but the one we want for Mirror Cauldron. Okay. We can force this though. So we're going to plant a daffodil. Put a 4 in to get our mirror. Alright. So we can get that now. Let's go ahead and enchant Bolt. Yeah, I'll just throw them. What the heck. I don't have mana to work with. And that's 3 6s. Yikes. Automatic damage is wonderful. Let's go and hit our crystal ball again. Okay, well. Mirror Cauldron it is. So let's go ahead and get a cold snap. Damage. And Enchanted Bolt. Immediately replace it so it's now usable. And that's just lethal on our turn. If we would just thrown the dice, it would have been lethal too. Actually, I don't know if it would have done that through the burn. Anyway, we're eating a ton of damage. Victory. All the health. As much as I want to see what's in chest, Crystalina, you're gonna have to be next. Let's just start with daffodils. Get some mana. 145, Blue Ocean, Cold Snap. Okay, so we can definitely use a Cold Snap. And that gives us a freeze. And Percep's still the same. And let's get a Blue Ocean down so we can start healing. Oh. Frozen reduces all dice values by 1. Okay. That means against anyone that has a freeze, it's near impossible to get 6s. Okay. And we got 4 mana. Now let's go ahead and Crystal Ball. That. I want to keep that. So let's gain health. We'll go to a Mirror Cauldron, get additional dice, Cold Snap, that, and just toss the 5. Double freeze. No, I have 1s and 2s. Okay. So both these Cold Snaps should go off. Frozen, frozen. So that just may be our starting turn, is just have 2 daffodils, get our mana, and just try and put Cold Snaps on the board. And just inflict as much cold as possible. So I use Snapdragon. I don't want to use Blue Ocean, because I don't want to get rid of the mana. So let's go ahead and Snapdragon, toss that in. Then we can change it when we get more mana. So that was a 3, 6, and 2 5s. No, you're not allowed to start recovering life. Yeah, you don't need to outdo us. And so freeze. Damage, and I'll take it this time just for the heal, because we're going to win next turn. Okay, at least you didn't get to activate that one. Okay, we'll get the health, and I'm curious what Curse does. Or blind at this point. It's not like we can actually prepare. So, Daffodil start. So we get our mana requirements. So yeah, you're the same. Click blind for 2 turns. No idea. Okay, so we want to put the 4 in. Get our Mirror Cauldron and start getting additional dice. And go ahead and get our Cold Snap for the free 5 damage and a freeze. Seems good. Well, we kind of handed the curse to him. Okay. So blind, we cannot see our remaining health, so we don't know how close we are to dying. Curse. All equipment has a 50% chance to switch target, so it can target us. So daffodils, you lovely things. Yeah. So we can just blow the daffodils to get rid of curses. Awesome. Built-in workarounds. Well, I probably should have thrown in a 4. I'll throw in a 4 now, though. Let's go ahead and... let's get Cold Snap. 3 in that. Blue Ocean. And start getting some heal back. Heal back, health back. That is quite the unfortunate turn for Kraken, though. Alright, got my 1 and 3. So, new dice, 5. I want Snapdragon so we can try and generate mana now. This Frozen's doing work, I tell you. If they don't roll high, they skip over anything that requires 6s or 4s automatically. Granted, I don't know how much damage we've taken, but he hasn't overwhelmed us that much. Only for 3. Alright, it's Crystal Ball. 6. Additional mana gained. So we'll Blue Ocean, use part of that. And go ahead and Cold Snap there. Cold Snap there. Do another, and we'll throw it with the last one in. So, surprisingly, going in mostly blind with the Witch, our deck's rather good. And we'll take an upgrade at this point. Another Enchanted Bolt. So its upgrade is only 1 more each. Snapdragon is any even gain mana. So 4 or 6 works. Cold Snap's anything for 5. Blue Ocean's anything and heal. Daffodil, we can start lowering 3s to 2s. Okay. We don't want another... do we want to move it, actually? Where do we put it? No. We don't want it. Snowman right off the bat. Yeah, daffodils are our highest requirement, so we might as well just keep them out. Start getting some mana. 615. Okay. So we can lower this 5 down to just about anything. So let's lower it to a Mirror Cauldron. Get that over here. We can know it. Let's get an Enchanted Bolt and throw the 5. Alright. Okay, gonna lower this down. Get Cold Snap. And Enchanted Bolt. That way we just get even more. Even more of the passive damage without having to do anything. Shoot. A Daffodil down here would be really good. Didn't get any of that. Let's go and activate our Cold Snap. We can go ahead and Enchant Bolt, replace with Blue Ocean, so we can start healing up. More passive damage. We're going to use what mana we can and to heal up. Okay. That's a lot of freeze. we had the magic spear ripoff for double damage, we would be in a lot of trouble against him. Rat King. Yeah, this is just having that 2 mana at the start enables this entire deck. I say deck, build. You know what I mean. Okay, well, this is probably one of the worst starts we could have. Let's get a mid cauldron here so we can do 4s or 5s. Enchant Bolt and Toss Blast. How many poisons is he gonna get? No more 6s. Please, Rat King. What the hell? Let's just roll 5 6s in a row and say we get to use everything. Because reasons. So take 6 damage at the end of this turn. So if we don't put dice into it, we're going to get hit. Let's get our bonus dice. I guess we'll toss these in. And then put that in replace 1 daffodil. Oh, but we keep the poison. Please don't go through your whole thing again. Thank you. If you went through that whole again and we started sneak 12 in, that'd just be terrible. Okay, so we're going Mirror Cauldron. This is going to be more of a lengthy fight. Use the 4 down, get another Mirror Cauldron in. Like that. Go and get that done. Oh. That's right, we don't have 2 daffodils anymore. Well then, Blue Ocean. Start healing. We're gonna get another man next turn, so we can do it. That's another 5. Be done. That's another 6. Okay. We didn't get a freebie of going through this entire thing that time. So we're at 9. Okay. Can I just replace this? Well, look at the witch go. Alright, we'll just stick a 4 in it. Use this 5 down. Put another Cold Snap in. Or replace Daffodil. And I'm going to Enchant Bolt. Get rid of Snapdragon. So we have more damage to start a turn. Well, at least he has to use both dice on the first one this time. It doesn't mean anything if he rolls a 6 again. But he can't really deal damage to us, especially since we got all this extra dice. So I'm going to go ahead and try and heal. Use this down, replace with Blue Ocean, and heal to get rid of some of our mana. Might as well, we don't get to keep the mana between turns. Or encounters, I should say. Cowboy's rather straight up. So, get her energy and just Cold Snap him. That way he can't just 6-shooter us. Rather straightforward. Yeah, those didn't change at all. Okay, so let's take this, Cold Snap. Reduce this as well, Cold Snap. Good thing we did that, because we're about to eat 12, right at, well, 12 without the Midnight Charm right after that. It would have been 18, would have thrown a 6 and a 4 in, got 2 6s back, and then use 3 6s. Right, okay. Sorry, it was being dumb. Alright, well, we got more 6s. So... can't lower that down to 3. Let's go to Cold Snap since we can use anything. Get the Snapdragon in, and use that to gain mana. Roll. Reduce this down. Get a Mirror Cauldron. Put a Staff Deal because we don't need it anymore. Cold Snap. And we don't need another Snapdragon. Frozen coming in clutch. We're still going to eat damage next turn though. Okay, so we can start getting Blue Ocean. We don't need it there. So let's get that Cold Snap out. Blue Ocean. Start healing up. Might as well Mirror Cauldron and get our dice back. And Cold Snap. We still E12. And just short of our Crystal Ball. Okay, Blue Ocean. Heal up. And I believe we're just ending it at this point. Yep. Oh, imagine we have to face Scathach and all of the stats she inflicts. We're going to get to know all these right away then. Consume the spell so we no longer will have a spell there. But we do times 4 damage. I'm curious what that thing's upgrade is. I'm going to Summer Solstice, 2 evens, do the combined damage, cost 5, so that could be upwards of 12. 12 times 5, excuse me, 12 times 3, 36 damage. It's not bad, but we don't have a way. If we have the key, we can put 4s in it. But still, that's not very good. Alright, let's go and get all of our health. What's our 6th slot? The Daffodil. Don't know if I want to get rid of that. Okay, what could we get rid of? Could get rid of Snapdragon. Granted, that's meager damage, so we want to put 6s in. Okay, we're going to replace Snapdragon with Harvest Scythe, and we're going to see what its upgrade is. See if that fixes it. Do times 5 damage. Consume spell in the slot. Okay, well, if we get a 2, we'll put it in there, and we're just going to replace it with the other Harvest thing. The move where you put 2 evens in. Alright, well, we did not get that. Mirror Cauldron there, so we can use the 4, and... okay, another Mirror Cauldron. And... Cold Snap. Let's do dice on turn 1 without a Crystal Ball. Okay, so healing still does healing. We know what fire does already. Alright. Let's go on Mirror Cauldron. See if we got an Enchanted Bolt back. Throw in the Cold Snap. Reduce this down. I just think we just get our Cold Snap on. Does fire do more damage still? Nope, because fire's different. The Flame Dice only did 1 damage to him. That's kinda... it's still a Flaming Dice, even if its properties are different. still didn't get 2s. There's a 2 so we can have fun with that. Okay. We're gonna put a 1 in the cold snap. We need another turn with the daffodil, especially since we can't snap dragon. We wouldn't have been able to do snap dragon anyway, technically, but it's not the point. Alright, let's get a mirror cauldron. Back down to 3s. Just get enchanted bolt in. And just toss these. Frozen does so much work. It's still as broken in this version as it is in the regular one. There's our blue ocean. Use up some of that mana. We want a cold snap. Do more. Reduce that down. Get another cold snap in. Enchanted bolt. And then we just win next turn. The enchanted bolt is just the kill. We don't have to do anything. Bam. A little early. Just as effective. And we'll take another prepared slot. So unfortunately we didn't roll any 2s and couldn't try out the scythe. As much as I want to do that, let's keep the scythe. We're not going to have it prepared. We're instead going to have cold snap ready right off the bat. And then we'll put the scythe in the lower one. I don't know what weaken does. And Audrey weakens us. So yes, the headbutt, 3 weaken, and then do 6 weaken damage. Okay, alright, crystal ball, start. Okay, so we got the 2. So I throw a 6 in. Yep, and it gets rid of that. So we're just going to keep doing that, and just not get rid of these. Going cold snap. Reduce this down to a mirror cauldron. Additional dice. Again, just we don't have anything to do with the 6s now. Oh, but forcing no evens. That's a good turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing. There has to be a spell there. So a combination is Harvest Scythe and the spell where you put the two dice in that are the same to get a new spell in that slot. We can do that with 6s. We just have that as a 2 and 1, so we can just replace all this. It's kind of a funky build. We still need Mirror Cauldron just so we can get more dice. But I think its lack of control would be its downfall. I mean, well, maybe not. It just start with like 2 Harvest Scythes, nothing but prepared slots, 2 Harvest Scythes, a Mirror Cauldron, and then the other one. Anyway, back to the action. Cold Snap. We're just going to use this formation. Or this setup. Alright, Weekend. What do you do? Take 3 extra damage from each attack. 1 per point of Weekend. So, you got +3 to all of your attacks. Fun. Okay, well, Harvest Scythe of 5. Harvest Scythe of 4. So Harvest Scythe actually won us the round. Yes, we won an episode. And scroll, of course. Whatever. Alternate Universe is still fun, though. Yes, no prize for us. But, so that's the witch. We'll go ahead and go through all the alternate universes. If we roll a 5 next time, we'll just re-roll it. When it becomes down to 2 again, we'll just do 1 through 3 and 4 through 6 again. We unlock? Yes. We unlocked the Wisp. Fears snails, likes roller coasters, karaoke to go, wake me up before you go. Alright. And the reason for entering might be a fun adventure. It was. Well, at least someone's enjoying themselves. I mean, I guess Lady Luck is too, to an extent. Maybe if we weren't so many episodes in. Anyway, this has been Sev on Dicey Dungeons. If you'd like to see more from our channel, subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below. Until next time. See ya.